Texas is what's known as a one-party consent state when it comes to recording conversations. This means that it's legal to record a conversation as long as at least one party to the conversation consents to the recording. In practical terms, if you're part of the conversation, you can record it without informing the other participants. This law, covered under Texas Penal Code Paragraph 16.02, can have significant implications in family law cases, evidence in divorce proceedings. Recorded conversations can potentially be used as evidence in divorce cases. For example, if a spouse admits to hiding assets or discusses plans that could affect child custody arrangements, such recordings could be valuable in court. Child custody disputes. Recordings of interactions between parents or between a parent and child might be used to demonstrate parenting abilities or to show behavior that could impact custody decisions. Domestic violence cases. Recordings of threats or abusive behavior can serve as crucial evidence in cases involving domestic violence or in seeking protective orders. However, while recording conversations is legal, there are important considerations and limitations to keep in mind. Federal law. While Texas law allows one-party consent recording, federal law may apply in certain situations, especially if the conversation crosses state lines. It's important to be aware of these potential complications. Admissibility in court. Just because a recording is legal doesn't automatically make it admissible in court. The relevance of the recording and how it was obtained can affect its admissibility. Ethical considerations. While legal, secret recordings can damage trust and relationships, potentially making negotiations and co-parenting more difficult in the long run. Privacy in certain locations. The law generally applies to conversations where there's no reasonable expectation of privacy. Recording in certain private locations, even if you're present, could potentially violate other laws. Use of recording devices. The law primarily covers audio recordings. Video recordings, especially in private spaces, may be subject to different legal standards. Third-party conversations. While you can record conversations you're part of, recording conversations between other people without the consent of at least one party is illegal. When considering using recordings in a family law case, it's crucial to consult with an experienced attorney. They can provide guidance on the legality of specific recordings, the potential impact of using recordings on your case, how to properly preserve and present recorded evidence, the risks and benefits of relying on recorded conversations. While the ability to legally record conversations can be a powerful tool in family law cases, it should be used judiciously. Courts generally prefer to see parties acting in good faith and may not look favorably on excessive or manipulative use of recordings. The goal should be to protect your interests and gather necessary evidence, not to engage in unnecessary surveillance or to escalate conflicts. Remember, the best approach in family law matters is usually to maintain open, honest communication and to work towards amicable resolutions when possible. Recordings should be a last resort, used only when necessary to protect your rights or the well-being of your children. If you are in the Arlington, Texas area and would like professional advice, contact Attorney Violet Nwokoye at 817-962-0773.